everyone, this is Ellie, and normally every month I offer a 3-card exercise using the tarot, using the Major Arcana part of the tarot specifically. But because I've noticed that numerologist.com is specializing in angels with their content this month, I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon because I was excited to hear that, and I also love the angels and love to work with them, especially in meditation lately. So I don't have a deck of cards today actually. Instead, I am going to use as a form of divination this book by the author Stuart Pearce, who is a specialist in angels and sound, 2 topics that I love. And this book is called The Angels of Atlantis. And I do this sometimes. Sometimes instead of cards, I just flip open a book for a message or a prescription, if you will. And really, divination is not limited to cards. You could do so many things with divination like this, and really messages abound everywhere if we just open our ears, our hearts, and our eyes. Okay, so please pick a number from 1 to 3, and then I will reveal which angel is attributed to that number and what message there is for you and what tips. Okay? So take a moment to tune in and pick the number. And if you're ready, let's begin with number 1. Okay, so number 1, the angel that came up for you is Archangel Michael. And a bit of information about Archangel Michael, just in case you're not familiar with this angel. He is believed to govern the blue ray, although Stuart Pearce says it's the violet ray. So I actually take it as he is associated with both. So when working with Archangel Michael, and if you do a meditation visualizing a color, I would say choose whichever one works for you intuitively. Also, according to Stuart Pearce, the crystal you may want to use is amethyst, and the scent is rose. Now, but generally, it's more commonly held that he governs the blue ray, which is the throat chakra. And so some things associated with that ray and with Archangel Michael is truth and courage and also protection. So he can be a source of protection for you and for your loved ones and for your home if you call upon him. And he's really good also with helping you to not only be clear on your life purpose, but also in attaining your life purpose. So he helps to strengthen you and empower you if you ask for his aid. I'm going to read this list of questions that will help you to align with the energies that he represents. I think this is such a great list. All right, so some things to contemplate here. Number 1, am I open to the greatness of my potential power? Am I sustained by the notion of life's enchantments? Does my love flow as an aspiration of self-worth? Am I honoring the power of my life's choices? Am I fearful or joyous about being the master/mistress of my destiny? Is my sense of self-empowerment open to receiving Michael's messages? Do I want my life to be rich with new creative opportunities? Can I be a leader of the core elements of my life? Do I live the probability of my life pulsing with light? Am I fearful of asserting myself in social situations? Is my life open to the creative flow of the universe within? Do I hide my potential, my powerful potential from the world? And I don't remember if I've mentioned this or not, but He is also associated with truth, and that's a big thing that's associated with the blue ray. And so I would recommend, as soon as you can, doing a meditation with Archangel Michael, asking for his guidance, for his teachings, and for his healings. There's so many meditations out there, so choose one that really appeals to you. Okay, so if you've picked number 2, the angel for you is Jophiel. And Jophiel is linked to the yellow ray. And so yes, he links to the solar plexus chakra, and a crystal that is attributed to him is the citrine. Okay, so I have a list of questions here that I think are just so great in helping you to align with Angel Jophiel's teachings. Okay, so here it is. In which situations of your life do you not feel liberated? Which activities bring you to feel greater liberation is needed? Let me read that again because I'm not sure if I read that correctly. Which activities bring you to feel greater liberation is needed? What do you need to do to regenerate your being? In which aspects of yourself do you need to expand your creativity? What health regimes best support you? Where in your body do you feel detachment from negative impulse? Which aspect of your emotional life needs optimum healing? How can you bring a greater sense of liberation to those you work with? Which parts of you do you need to unify further with God? What liberations can you bring to your brothers and sisters' lives? Is life a constant temple for the joy of well-being? Are there any situations in your life that need to be expiated? So I would recommend contemplating these questions to align with the energy of Angel Jophiel. And I would also strongly recommend engaging in a meditation, asking for his presence and his guidance, his teachings, and healing from him. And there are so many meditations out there that you could find, or you could improvise your own. All you really need to do is to call for them and the angels, and they will be there for you. And so sitting at least for 5 minutes with them, I think is effective and beneficial. And you could use a citrine in meditation if you'd like. And let's see, what did he say was the scent for Jophiel? Okay, he says narcissus is the scent linked to Jophiel, so you may want to try that out. Narcissus smells beautiful. I grew a plant actually myself, a narcissus plant. Really wonderful. Okay, so if you've picked number 3, the angel that has a message for you is Angel Raphael. And Raphael is linked with the green ray, specifically emerald green. So the crystal that you may want to use is emerald, or another green stone if that appeals to you. And Raphael, one way that you could connect with him is by being in nature. Nature is healing as well. The green is very healing in nature. And he can also be an aid for travelers and help people to be safe when they are traveling. And so he has also been linked to the heart chakra, which is also green in color. So here are some questions, some really great questions to help you to better align with Archangel Raphael's energy and her teachings. I believe actually that angels are neutral in gender. Okay, so are you open to the greatness of holistic healing? Are you able to feel peace and tranquility moving through you? Does your love always guide your nature? Are you honoring the balances and boundaries of your life? Are you open to being in deep communion with nature? Do you cleanse your body, mind, and soul regularly? Do you want your being to be full of empathy for the life you sense around you? Can you use your intuition to balance the dualities of life? Is your life washed clean with the beauty of your love and that of the universe? Does your intention want to be woven into the cycles of nature? Is your life open to the beauty and richness of the Divine Mother? And by Divine Mother, you could also think of that as the earth. Do you regularly open yourself to the gift of love? So I think those are really great questions. And I would recommend, as soon as you can, engaging in a meditation with Archangel Raphael and just asking for his presence, his guidance, his teachings, and his healings. And there are so many wonderful guided meditations out there. Choose one that appeals to you, or you could just simply ask for their presence and sit for as little as 5 minutes, and that can still be very effective, I feel. I mean, at least for me, that's been my experience. Now, according to Stuart Pearce, he recommends using lavender essential oil to connect with Archangel Raphael, and that makes a lot of sense to me because, well, I don't know if that would bore you, but Raphael is linked to the east, and that is the element of air, and lavender is linked to the element of air. So yeah, all these associations that are locked into my brain now. But anyway, he also recommends using either emerald or malachite in working with him, meditating with him, asking for his aid. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next time. And so it is.